Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. I'm Donis Wilkinson-Keynes. Nevis will host the second biennial conference on the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, from March 27th to 29th. According to Junior Minister of Health and Gender Affairs, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, the Nevis Island Administration will partner with the Canada-based Pal Americas and the United Nations Population Fund to put on the three-day conference. A ministerial forum is slated for day one.
The Ministers of Health and Gender Affairs as well as Sustainable Development will be looking at a number of issues, including how we deal with NCDs, non-communicable diseases. We'll be looking at areas including health financing. We all know that there are a number of challenges in finding the necessary resources to fund health projects and programs. And so we will be looking at how we can come up with creative ways to find financing for health projects and programs. We'll also be looking at how we ought to reposition ourselves in the area of education, where we can have persons cued into the importance of the Sustainable Development Goals and how we could go about sensitizing persons further.
Day two will be the Technocrats Forum, while a forum involving civil society is slated for day three.
The Technocrats will be looking at all technical issues, and it was called at the Technocrats Forum because it is indeed will be a technical session. And on the last day, when we meet civil society, we look at areas such as how do we use the media in getting the word across, how do we partner with a number of stakeholders in the fight against non-communicable diseases, as well as how we advance or work towards the 2030 agenda.
The Honorable Eric Evelyn says the Ministry of Social Development is pleased to partner with the Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs.
So we have been doing quite a bit where sustainable development is concerned and attainment of the sustainable development goals. I can dare say that in St. Kitts and Nevis, I think we are way above some of the other islands in the region where the sustainable development goals are concerned. And any push that we can give from a ministry standpoint for the sustainable development goals and getting people more aware of what the sustainable development goals are and what are their roles and responsibilities in attaining these goals, we are there to assist. And so during this conference, most of the attention will be focused on health and gender. Of course, they are actually part of the Sustainable Development Goals, and that is why we are collaborating where this is concerned. Minister Brandy Williams, you have the full support of my ministry where this is concerned, and we are indeed very happy and delighted to partner with your ministry in the hosting of this conference.
The conference, which is expected to receive participation from delegates across the OECS, will take place at the Four Seasons Resort, Nevis. Today, the Department of Social Services joins the celebration of World Social Work Day, a day when social workers stand together to celebrate the achievements of the profession and take the theme message into their communities, workplaces, and to their governments to raise awareness of the social work contributions and the need for further action. The theme for World Social Work Day is promoting the importance of human relationships.
Over the past year, we did keep our promise to bring awareness to individuals and organizations on what the department is really about and why the profession can be a satisfying and rewarding one. 4 awareness-raising sessions were done in government departments. 3 short promotional videos were taped by young social work staff members and social work college students who were at home on summer work internships in 2018, thanks to our PS Glasgow. In November of 2018, we also hosted an awareness-raising seminar in an effort to attract our high school youth to the field of social work. As part of our priority goals for 2019, we will continue these efforts in order to sensitize persons about the work we do hopefully attracting even more persons to the profession.
On Thursday, March 14th, ahead of the March 19th celebration of World Social Work Day, the Nevis Island Administration's Department of Social Services hosted a round-the-table discussion on increasing male participation in social work.
We have already started a registration campaign for male volunteers in social programs. We figure if you're not going to come to the profession fully, we are going to try to attract you to a volunteer role. With your help and the help of numerous persons who are already being contacted, we hope to also build a cadre of dependable and passionate male social work volunteers, not only for our department, but for other outreach programs that we collaborate with.
Giving the opening remarks, Director of the Department of Social Services, Sandra Morton, expressed appreciation to former male leadership of the department.
Orlando Sargent, who was one of the very first male leaders of the department. Hensley Daniel, who was also the Director of Social Services for many years. And community and outreach workers such as Michael Herbert. He's here today. Let's thank Michael for his work in the community. It's a very short list of male social workers, but they are few but great in the work they have been doing in our community and have done in the past.
In his remarks as Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Eric Evelyn commended the Director of the Social Services Department and her team for the work that they have been doing.
A lot of the work that they do, we may not see it on television, we may not hear it on radio, but they are doing an enormous amount of work which deserve the highest commendation. I want to commend them as well for organizing this roundtable discussion, and I want to commend them to trying to get more men involved in social work. Men folk, we need you to be as involved as the ladies. And I believe if our men on the island get more involved, we will have a better society that's safe for all of us.
The round-table discussion on increasing male participation in social work will be broadcast at 8:30 this evening on Nevis Television NTV, Channel 99 and nevistvonline.com. Meantime, the Department of Social Services used the occasion of World Social Work Day 2019 to honor Community Development Officer Tracy Paris for her contribution to the field.
Ms. Tracy Paris has been a Community Development Officer for the past 5 years in St. George's Parish. As a part of her daily duties, she arranges and supervises community programs geared toward children, seniors, and families. Ms. Paris assists with the annual coordination of the Alexandra Hamilton Fundraising and Scholarship Program. In addition to her social work in the Gingerland community, Ms. Paris is equally or perhaps better known for her work as support coordinator of the Pink Lily Cancer Care Organization. She embodies the qualities of a good social worker through her care, outreach, and advocacy for persons who are less fortunate. The Social Services Department would like to extend sincere thanks and appreciation to Ms. Paris for her contribution in community social work. Congratulations, Ms. Tracy Paris.
A plaque was presented to Paris by Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow, and Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Eric Evelyn.
And I just want to add my congratulations to the work that is being done by Tracy, and I'm happy that it's being done in my constituency. Tracy, thank you very much, and I hope this will inspire you to continue, and I hope it will inspire other persons in the community to do likewise.
Still to come, Premier to host the third press conference for 2019. The details after this break.
The Ministry and Department of Agriculture presents Open Day 2019. It's Silver Jubilee, 25 years of feeding the nation. On March 28th and the 29th, 9 a.m. daily. Venue, the E.T. Willett Park. Under the theme, Think Climate Smart. food and nutrition security and sustainability.
Welcome back. All media houses and members of the press corps are cordially invited to a press conference which will be hosted by Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, on Tuesday, March 26, 2019. The event will commence at 10 a.m. at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Penny's Estate. At the press conference, Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters of national interest, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The press conference will be broadcast live on Nevis Television NTV, Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go app, NTV Facebook page, and the Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. As part of its commitment to continuously enhance its internal operations, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is retraining members of staff in use of the Performance Development Review Appraisal Instrument. Force Personnel Officer Clifford Govaya and the Director of the Bramshill Policing Advisors Steve Franz Sargent have been discussing how the Performance Development Review process can be improved during special consultations. Sessions were held in each district with gazetted officers and supervisors. The final consultation was held on Friday, March 15th in District A, while Districts B and C were done earlier. The Performance Development Review is critical in identifying the strengths and weaknesses of police officers and helps to guide the internal training agenda of the organization. Departmental objectives are established based on role and rank, then each officer is held accountable to achieving those objectives and is assessed on his or her performance annually. Francis Sargent has been in the Federation for several weeks as a consultant working along with the Police High Command. He stressed the need for managers and supervisors to ensure that officers under their command discharge their duties by completing the objectives set out for them during an operational year. If any development needs are identified along the process, the managers and the supervisors have a responsibility to address those needs and provide the necessary support. The Bramshill Police Advisors Director says the Performance Development Review plays a significant role in the advancement of an officer when they are being considered for promotion, as it provides feedback and evidence on an individual's performance. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.
Hear ye, hear ye. All persons who have any connections with the seniors on Nevis, you better listen up. The Ministry of Social Development's Department of Social Services, and specifically the Senior Citizens Division, presents the 2019 edition of the Miss Nevis Seniors Pageant, calling on all beautiful and talented senior women, 65 years and older. They are seeking at least one representative from each parish. Applications must be made on or before Friday, 29th March. You are bold, beautiful, and talented, so step up to the plate. You thought last year was great? Well, this year will be super fragilistic, espiadocious. For more information, please call 469-5521, extensions 2044, 2045, or 6298. You can be the next queen. Don't miss